Hey guys, welcome to Offshoot Comics Off Topic. We're your host, Kirby Kid.
And Black Superman.
Also known as David Clark.
And Walter Bryant. This time I actually am Black Superman.
Yes,
today.
we're not as enraged as we were in the Naruto 688. No, it's bad.
No, it's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. Okay, but anyways, in this video, we're talking about some new info that's come out about Batman versus Superman and where Batman will win. I hate Superman. Anyways, so what's been going on, Batman, Superman?
Okay, so yeah, a lot of stuff has been coming out. So there's been pictures of Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne showing up, and he's got gray hair. And the reason why is because they're gonna go with like the Frank Miller version of Batman, where he's like 50 years old. So 50-year-old Batman, who's been Batman for like 30 years, but nobody has ever seen him, so he's still an urban myth. 50-year-old, 30-year as Batman is going to fight 32-year-old, really powerful Superman who doesn't have any kind of restraint whatsoever yet.
To be fair, though, this is a lot more fair than the actual Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2 matchup, because that was like 50-year-old Superman who had 20 extra years of sun.
That's true.
So this may be what had to happen to equalize it.
But he had restraint though. Cause really honestly, that Superman should have won that fight with like one punch, but he had restraint.
No, he shouldn't have.
This Superman has no restraint,
but he also has no technique though.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
I think when he loses to Batman, that's what's going to make him want to learn judo and all the things that he taught in the comic books. Because when he loses to Batman, because that's going to happen in the beginning. When he loses, that's going to be just to showcase that he has no actual fighting skills, which makes sense because he's never been a fighter.
Yeah, he never had a reason to.
Like he lifts things, but he's not like a fighter, and so he's going to lose, and he'll be like, and then Batman realize, oh, you're not a bad guy, and he'll be like, oh, you're not a bad guy either, and they go, you gonna be bros? And they go, yeah. And he's like, by the way, dude, you can't fight, and he's like, well, then teach me, and then there'll be like a montage of them like training, and then like going out for drinks, and then For
a lot of people who don't know this, Superman actually isn't just some brawler. Batman a few years ago, before Superman ever had a fight with Darkseid, he when they rebooted DC one of those like millions of times, Batman told Superman that he needed to learn how to fight because one day he would fight someone who was more powerful than he was, and he would have to have technique to win. So Superman knows judo because Batman taught him judo.
You know what'd be really scary though is if he trained him how to be Batman.
That would be scary.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Actually,
that's terrifying. That's oh god. and then give him the mind of Sinestro.
Oh, and by the way, you know, Superman does have like an alien fortress that has like technology in it where
would allow him to be epic Batman. And even though he's not as smart as Batman, he thinks faster. Which means eventually he'll get to that same conclusion. So probably around the same time, or if not faster.
Well, it's not like Superman's an idiot.
No,
I mean, he's really smart. He builds those robots.
He could be an idiot. He thinks so fast, you wouldn't know. Like, he may be dumb. We don't know. He just thinks so fast. He catches up real quick.
See, the Flash would know. The Flash would be able to go, you really think he's smart? He's not. He just thinks so fast that it looks like he's
You know how smart. People say, like, when you get an idea, they can see the light go on your eyes? Can the Flash actually see the light go on in your eyes?
Probably so. It'd be like he's sitting there and he sees the face go.
Could the Flash walk up to your head and then stop that idea from getting there?
Dude, the Flash is so powerful.
Maybe that's why people are about to say something and then they forget it. The Flash is going around going, nope.
The Flash is so powerful. This is very possible. I mean, really, honestly, if you look at the list of superheroes in the DC universe, Superman may be the top tier by just a little bit. The Flash isn't that far behind. I mean, the Flash may be a normal human being, but when he's using his powers, there should be nobody who can stop him.
And technically, he should be able to turn your brain off, because your whole brain works by electrical impulses, right?
Yeah.
Which move, right? And the Speed Force controls movement, right?
Yeah.
So if he just decided to stop the movement of the electrical impulses in your brain, you die, right?
Pretty much.
So, and since he's faster than Superman, that doesn't mean he could kill Superman. Did we just make Flash God?
The Flash should be able to. The Flash should be able to take everybody. I mean, really, he just should.
We made the Flash God on a Batman Superman video. That's so you get here at Off Topic. Subscribe. So Batman is super old. Superman is super not old, and I don't know how to feel about that. But also, you said there's gonna be a lot of cameos.
Yeah, there are gonna be a lot of cameos. Like the confirmed cameos is gonna be Aquaman. Wonder Woman's not a cameo; she's actually just all through the movie.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
See, my worst fear was that they were gonna like at the end after like some fight scene, she would come in after the credits and be like, "Hey." And that'd be it.
She's not a cameo. She's actually part of the movie.
They
Cyborg is
Batman,
cameo.
Superman, Wonder Woman, or Trinity or something.
Because
No.
nobody has faith in.
But
doing,
it's always
there's
always that.
in the entire history of the world. How many superhero movies or like hero movies have there been about girls? I can think of 3.
But it's Wonder Woman.
And they've all happened in the past 5 years.
She's literally part of the very foundation of the art called comic book.
3
How?
in the past 5 years. And 2 of them, Divergent and
They don't count.
yeah.
No.
So
And Twilight? Is that what you're gonna say? You're gonna say Twilight?
No,
or
not
Hunger
Twilight.
Games?
No, Hunger Games. Because like the girl in Twilight's stupid. Okay, but Divergent and Hunger Games. I mean, those girls just kind of luck up on being heroes. They're not actually heroes. The only one who's actually got like power and uses it is Lucy, and that happened 3 months ago. Not even 3 months ago, like a month
Last
ago.
month, yeah, like
last month. Yeah. So. Like, but they won't make a Black Widow movie, and I agree with Marvel on this one.
Well, yeah,
because she's a side character. She is not. She's an enhancement character. She is not a main character. You don't give her a movie.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool I mean, if they maybe did like how a Hawkeye and her met kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it had to be both of them because they're both very weak characters.
Yeah, like you could do a Shield sending them on a mission movie, Hawkeye and Black
with
Widow
flashbacks on how she.
Yeah, but you can't be a Black Widow movie. It just can't.
No,
she's not a strong enough character. You can't do a Ms. Marvel movie because
yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
You cannot.
She is so hot. Yes, you can.
She is hot,
yes,
but so is Black
can.
Widow. But you can't do a movie.
She
about
wears
her.
hooker boots. Yes, you can. You can do it.
We'd like for you to try it, but
she can fly, shoot lasers. She has super strength.
What's her backstory?
She was in the Air Force, and then at some point met some dude who ended up being an actual blue guy, and then his powers rubbed off on her, and then something happened, and then she was like, "Yeah, I'm Miss Marvel."
Yeah, it's terrible.
So was Thor's first movie. if we're all being honest with ourselves,
look, Thor's first movie was not bad. It wasn't. It was not a bad movie.
I would lean back further, but then the green screen would disrupt.
It was not a bad movie. Like, but to be perfectly fair about Thor, Loki is the reason why you watch Thor movies.
Yes.
I mean, Thor is an okay character and whatever. Loki is the reason why. Yeah, Loki's the reason why you're watching these movies because
everyone loves him. Guys love him. Girls love him.
Yeah. Like I mean, you're not watching this for Thor.
I think it was last year. Was it last year at Comic-Con when he came out in full Loki uniform? It was like, "Say my name." It wasn't Thor. They say Thor. It was Loki, and he has not one muscle. He earned his fame through skill.
And getting pounded by the Hulk, which was the
greatest scene ever. I mean, people didn't even know what he was saying because they were laughing so hard. I've never seen that. But anyways, though, Miss Marvel could totally pull off a movie.
No.
Oh yes, she could.
You
get the right actress. Oh,
Spider-Girl can pull off a movie. Spider-Woman.
I think Spider-Woman could pull off a movie. I don't know enough about Spider-Girl to think that. But anyways, no, Wonder Woman should it should have gone Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
I agree with you.
I don't, and that's so like that was what? How? How you not? That's Marvel realized their trinity was Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor. And Thor was a B-list. No one knows him character outside of comic book fans, and they made the movie because they had to because he's an important part. Wonder Woman that's like having Superman and Batman walk in with like no cape, and you're like, something's missing.
Pretty much. And the thing is like, women have been clamoring for a good superhero movie like forever. Okay, there was this one called Ultraviolet from a few years ago. It sucked, but it made money just because women wanted to see some woman kick butt. Okay, so you make a Wonder Woman movie, a woman who is half as strong as Superman, who can fly, who can punch holes through things,
who's invulnerable.
Yeah, and by the way,
of hot women,
and she can fight demons and stuff because her entire past is rooted in Greek mythology. So you can put her up against anything.
And see, and her whole thing is like, unlike other,
and she's hot.
yes,
Oh,
unlike other characters who have to learn how to be a hero and whatnot, her whole thing is learning how to not murder evil people. That's her whole thing. It's like she'll do things and like Trevor will be like, no, you can't actually murder them in front of a little girl on the street. You can't do that.
Yeah, like you've seen the Wonder Woman cartoon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like where the little girl is wanting to play swords, and wanting to play pirates with those guys, and she's
like you should go vanquish them. Now, like, oh no. See, you can't actually murder people for fun.
Let loose the dogs of war.
Right? Yeah, she was way into it, and I like that about her. That her whole thing is learning how to not kill people.
Yeah, and that would make a great movie. An entire movie of watching her have to learn restraint, and not like Superman having to learn restraint, because Superman has to learn how to hold back when he's doing crap, but he also has to learn how to fight.
Right. But see, for him though, him being an alien was a surprise.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman was born like, no, I'm ready to go.
And see, and between Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman are all going to be in this movie. So it could be that Batman beats Superman, and then he's like, okay, well, I got to teach you how to fight. But really, honestly, I'm not strong enough to do this.
I'm old.
I'm going to bring you this woman from a warrior race who.
Like, how do you know her? Like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, because I'm Batman.
Yeah, I'm Batman. Like, okay, look, Warner Brothers, I don't expect much from you, but please let him say, I'm Batman.
As the answer to something.
Yes.
Anything.
Just one time.
Like
you
something.
Didn't do Zod, just do this.
Something outlandish. Why do you know that there's a Martian on this planet? Because I'm Batman.
Oh, it'll be cool. Whenever they fight, should like just blow up an entire city block, and then all the supers should be fine, and then Batman should just show up. And they'll be like, how are you? I'm Batman. and don't put any thought into how he survives. In fact, he should just be in the middle of a nuke and then just be fine.
As a matter of fact, there should be a new scene that you should add on to the Dark Knight trilogy. Like at the very end, Alfred should walk over and sit down with Bruce and say, how are you alive?
I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm still Batman. My voice is still messed up. For all the radiation. That didn't escape. I'm Batman. But yeah, I really hope that she gets her own movie eventually.
She's supposed to actually she's supposed to have one within the next like year after the Batman Superman thing.
I bet you the moment people love her movie, they're going to announce while you're seeing the movie that she's getting her own movie.
Probably. Like Wonder Woman will return next year and her own movie or blah blah blah.
If they're smart, they're filming one now and not telling us.
They probably are.
That's what I would do.
I mean, they're not. It's not because they're smart. It's just because I think that they're so far behind on the whole Marvel versus DC thing that whatever. Oh, speaking of that, I read an interview with Joss Whedon today, and Joss Whedon was asked on Twitter what he would do to help Warner Brothers be better at this whole making superhero movies thing, because right now they're so far behind.
Right.
And his answer was, you know what? I wouldn't tell them to do anything. When they get it right, they do it really well. I love the whole Batman Dark Knight trilogy. And like when you do it right and you get someone like the Joker who's scary to everybody and just totally awesome, they're onto the right track. It's just a matter of them sticking to their guns
and trusting their characters.
Yeah.
Because Wonder Woman's not a flash in the pan.
No.
She's been around for a while.
And you have screwed Wonder Woman up terribly in the past. In the 70s, they took her powers away and put her in a jumpsuit. Yeah. And she survived that, DC. She survived it.
She can survive anything. By the way, though, so this movie looks like they're going to be kind of doing a Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2 kind of vibe.
Yeah, a little bit.
I would love to see a Kingdom Come arc.
Yeah, well, to do that, Batman's going to have to get like 20 more years older, and so will Superman and whatever.
He was 25 last movie, so they don't care. they don't care. I would love to see Kingdom Come because that was super depressing until the very end. You were like, "Yay, glasses are back on, everything's good now." But yeah, and I hope the thing they fight is Darkseid, which they won't do.
No, Darkseid is next is Justice League 2. That's already been announced.
And won't League 2 be coming out at the same time as Avengers 3?
Something like that, yeah.
So it's going to be Darkseid in one movie and Thanos
in the other. Uh-huh.
But Darkseid's way better though.
Yeah.
Until Thanos gets the Infinity Gauntlet, which by the way is a thing now. They're doing it. They finally called them Infinity Stones. They didn't call it the Tesseract. It's the Infinity Stone. One of them.
It was the Heartstone, right?
I don't know. Probably.
I think it was. Like they
haven't said it yet.
They've been hinting at it being the heart
because
stone.
he touched the heart, you know. But I loved it, and I didn't get the fact that. Well, tell me this is in the comics because obviously you've been reading them longer than I've been alive. When
He's saying I'm old.
no, that was actually now that I hear that, then yes, you are old. But so the stones. Now I know in Marvel's The Illuminati, each of the human people in that room have a stone. If they were to touch a stone, would they be destroyed?
No, they just get power enhancement.
Right. So either those people are super special, or the new rule, you have not seen Guardians of the Galaxy. Which is why we have not done a review, because somebody is lagging it.
I have had such a hard time getting to this movie. You just don't.
He missed Groot in stick form.
I'm gonna see it tomorrow though.
Dancing to Michael Jackson.
I'm gonna see it tomorrow.
It is literally the greatest thing I've ever seen on a screen, and this is, it may be even better than the Hulk smashing Loki.
Oh, by the way, Howard the Duck is not getting his own movie.
He's just in it for laughs.
He's just there for laughs
because they know what they were gonna do at that.
Yeah,
yeah, I figured.
Yeah, Howard the Duck isn't getting his own movie, so get over that, everybody. All the three people who were happy to see Howard, he ain't getting a movie. They tried it in the 80s. It sucked. It was a horrible movie.
Yeah.
I mean, like, okay, look, personally, this movie's so bad that I liked it, but Howard the Duck, the movie, is a terrible movie. No.
It was funny, in my theater, when they showed him, like, first of all, when everyone saw the collector looking all sad, we knew, it's going to be a gag and nothing important. We saw Howard, everyone's like, yeah. like they wanted to be hyped so bad that they tried to force it, but we're like, I was with some friends when I saw it, and they were like, Dave, that was weird. I'm like, what? Like you sound like you just were like acknowledging it. Like I was like, oh, that's what you're going with. That's okay. That's a great choice.
I mean, Howard the Duck is floating around in outer space somewhere with his own like space car. Or
but you know what would have been a better thing? Is if like Thanos turned around with the Infinity Gauntlet and put a stone in and be like, like X number down, X number to go.
That would have been cool,
right?
But that's not what this.
Wait, isn't the Gauntlet still with Odin?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so maybe that's gonna be Avengers 2. Because or not. I mean, maybe that'll be Thor 3. Because Loki's on the throne of Asgard, and Loki, who's already worked for Thanos, is probably going to just hand him the gauntlet, actually.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of that, we have a theory that we need to go over. So watch the next video because we have a theory about where Ultron's coming from.
Oh yeah, it's a totally original theory that he came up with that no one else has ever thought of ever. Pretty sure, fairly certain. We're better than everybody else. No, but that's it for this video. We're gonna be doing that theory video, which I might just put like a blacked out image of the character. And then like a question mark so that it looks mysterious. And then we're also going to be doing the Gundam modeling kit video part 1 where we announce which suggestion won. There was only like 3, so not hard. But that's it for this video. Until next time, we've been your host, Kirby Kid.
And Black Superman.
See you later, guys.